How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to Style Channel. My name is Chijio Keiranotu, and today I'm going to present to you three nice, beautiful works from one of our artists, Carlo Lanini. So, a couple of things about Carlo Lanini. He was born in Arezzo, which is in the Tuscany region, a self-taught artist, and at the age of 20 years old, he was able to come up with his first exhibition. Then, soon after that, he was able to travel. He won many awards and competitions, competed in competitions in Rome, Milan, and even in London. As I mentioned, he is a self-taught artist, and while growing up, he developed his technique, or perfected his technique, by studying the masters of the late 19th century who were close to a more realist and impressionist genre. And one special thing that I tend to enjoy about Carlo Lanini is that he finds beauty in various everyday objects, and still lifes, figures, and landscapes tend to be the subjects that he focuses on in his work. So without further ado, let me stop talking about that and get to the art that we have for you today. So to my right, we have number one, which is seems to be an impressionist type of work here. As you can see, the brush strokes are very quick, slight, and also you can see that Lanini tends to blend the colors together. This is a very typical aspect of the impressionist type of work. It's almost as if he was giving his impression of something that he saw while he was in nature. As you can see, it seems like he's in the woods or in a garden or something. Very impressionistic. As I said, the brush strokes are light, and you can see that the blending of the green, the blending of the flowers, and very beautiful work. It's almost gives you a little bit of joy and happiness. It's a very uplifting type of work. So moving on to number two here. Also, this changes. As we saw in number one, that was more impressionist. Here we have a more hyperrealistic type of art. It's an egg followed by a feather which is closely next to it. Very interesting choice of subjects, but nice to the eye because the background is very neutral, not anything that takes away from the center. The neutral colors, the neutral background is there in order to exalt what's in the middle, to exalt the egg. And this is seems like it's a still life as well. Very nice. The colors are very similar, but as I mentioned, very neutral. That way it doesn't take anything away from the middle. Now I'm going to move on to work number three. Another hyper-realist type of work. Seems like it's a bowl of cherries. And you can see again, with this type of hyper-realist work, normally the background is very neutral. That way it doesn't take anything away from what's going on in the middle here. The cherries stand out. It's very bright, using yellowish colors, yellow, a little bit of brown, a little bit of orange. It gives a nice uplifting, almost as like the first picture. It's very nice to the eye, very pleasant. Beautiful piece of work here. Now, if you enjoyed any of these three works, please feel free to give us a call, or you can visit our website at affordableartpoint.com. I'll give you one more thing about Carlo Lanini, is that he tends to find joy in everyday objects, and he tries to provoke a very nice emotion within the viewer as you observe the works. Thank you, and take care.